in this day and age with autism being how it's so common, I think it's going to be such a common thing that he certainly won't be alone in it. There's so many autistic people that people are like, oh yeah, I know someone autistic too. So I think it's very common. I wonder, I mean, what will he want? Being that there are social issues, I have a feeling because he is affectionate, at some level he'll want that, but he probably won't know how to get it. That's what I worry about. Whereas some more severely autistic people, or more classically, I'll say more classically autistic, because he's not classically autistic. He likes to be touched. He loves to cuddle, all those things, which is not the classic thing. But the more classically autistic people probably don't necessarily desire that, whereas I have a feeling he will, but it'll be challenging to find it. So that worries me. I always think of this friend of mine from work when I used to work. Great guy, everyone liked him. I really liked him, a good friend of mine, but I don't know exactly what syndrome he had, but he looked very different. And sometimes I was a social worker, he'd be mistaken for one of our clients because he looked different. But he got married to a great woman. He was living your really good life. I think he was going to adopt a child because I think he was afraid of having a biological child. So I try to think of things like that where, I never thought of him as having a disability. He was a really cool guy and, had tons of friends, all of that stuff. So it can happen. But yeah, I worry. Of course I worry about it. I just wonder where he's going to be. And I really want that for him. I want him to have love in his life. And, but then I think too that there's plenty of people without disabilities that don't know how to relate to people and don't end up getting married, end up having relationships, whatever. So you never know. Yeah, I think, I guess I've become stronger, which is good. I mean, I think it's perspective, whereas before, if, I lost a boyfriend or whatever, that seemed like the end of the world. Now, okay, my kid got diagnosed with autism, so everything else seems my husband lost his job, People thought I should be real stressed about that. I was like, well, he'll find something, whatever, we'll get by. Didn't really stress me out that much because of this. This was like the main huge thing that happened. So, I don't know what it is. Maybe I found things, honestly, when he got diagnosed, the one thing that helped me so much was reading. I mean, it sounds silly, but I would just read a lot. And that was my escape, my books. Or I'll watch something stupid, I don't even have cable, but I'll watch something stupid on my computer. I admit I've been watching, on and off the soap opera since I was a little girl. So I will, after the kids go to bed, I'll get online and watch one of my old soaps for 45 minutes and have a bowl of ice cream or whatever. And I feel better.